Mark, we are going to play a game with you that we do here on POVz called Could You Coexist? So you're going to write down the name of a person on your piece of paper who you most strongly disagree with. You can't stand this person, you really differ from them, and you are not going to tell us who it is.
Okay.
Okay, so now each of us are going to ask you questions to put to the test if you could coexist with this person. So give us a yes or a no without too much information about the person. Let's do it. Okay, I'll kick us off. If you were seated next to this person on an airplane, would you stay in your seat or would you ask someone to switch with you?
I think I'd stay in my seat.
Okay.
Very hesitant though. Would you go on a group dinner trip with them? So them and like 3 other people, you're having dinner.
No, I would not.
If this person was like teaching a class on, I guess, whatever they're most known for, would you take it?
For research purposes, yes.
If they were hanging off a cliff, Mark, and you were the only person there and they were screaming out for your help, would you help them?
To teach them a lesson, yes.
That's good.
Would you be open to having a conversation with this person about one of their hot takes?
Yes, absolutely.
Would you let your future child date this person?
Oh.
Never.
Would you be friends with someone who was like best friends with that person?
No, because I think that would say a lot about them.
If you saw this person at an event and you were introduced by a friend, would you say hello?
Yes, and I would accompany that with a little bit of a verbal lashing.
If you could say one thing to that person, what would you say?
Calm down.
Okay, last question, Mark. Could you coexist with this person?
From a distance.
Okay, does anyone here have guesses about who this could be?
I have no
I have
idea.
no
The
idea.
calm down. I don't know.
I know.
Is it a girl? What is their gender identity?
A girl?
Female.
Ooh.
Are they Canadian?
No.
American? A girl?
Yes, American.
Okay, Mark, I think it's time to reveal your answer. So tell us who you wrote down on your paper.
It is Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, valid.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
So, Mark, Kemi doesn't know who that is. Can you explain who Marjorie Taylor Greene is?
She is a really bigoted congresswoman. I believe she's a congresswoman. She's involved in politics somehow.
She's a congresswoman.
Shouldn't be, but yes, that's her.
I want to look her up, but I don't want like any of her to be popping up on
It's
my
gonna be
like.
your
So,
algorithm.
no, that's what I'm
What
like. I don't
What
want
do
to.
they call like a demagogue who like is usually famous for politics, but is literally just like a figurehead spewing just like the most kind of insane stuff just for like eyeballs.
Yeah.
That's why the calm down thing I so agree with, because it's like, all right, girl, chill.
She's a representative from Georgia.
Okay.
So, Mark, talk us through your process.
So I pick her because she always pops up on my Twitter timeline and my Instagram, and she's just always saying something outrageous, something unnecessary, something just so hateful. And I think that there's zero reason to be doing all of that. And whether you're red or blue, I think that there's a line that needs to be drawn in terms of how much hate you're spewing out. And I cannot see eye to eye with someone who's so desperate to put different social groups down.
Mark, what would it take for you to coexist with her? Is there anything that would change your mind?
I mean, I'd be open to having a conversation with her and, coexisting with her, but I think that there needs to be a level of understanding and acceptance on both party sides. That's how I approach everyone. If you're not going to respect me for my identity, how am I going to respect you and what you have to say when you can't even accept the essentials of who I am? And I think it's tough to coexist with a person like that.